Hello everyone, Clack the Geek here, welcome back to a brand new video, and today I'm starting a new sort of series on my channel where I go through all the modern Doctor Who series and rank every episode, like ranking them. So today I'm starting with series 1 and I'm going to go all the way to series 10. Not doing series 11 and 12 because I've already done them and I can't be bothered to update them because, well, series 12 is hardly changed and series 11 I don't care about, quite frankly, so I'm going to do series 1 to 10. So as the title suggests, we're starting off with Series 1, and for me, Series 1 is pretty much flawless, honestly. Like, I don't think there's a bad episode. There's a couple of average ones, but none that I would dread rewatching. I think the lowest that this series reaches is like a 6 out of 10. It's probably the best Russell T Davies series, in my opinion, and Chris Eccleston, the Doctor, is just, pardon the pun here, fantastic. I mean, he's just brilliant, isn't he? Like, he's just so funny, but so dark, and he helped bring the show back for a new audience, and I've got to commend that. So, we're going to be ranking every episode of this series from worst to best. Probably won't match up with your opinions, but I'll tell you what it will be. The trip of a lifetime. That was absolutely... Number 10. The End of the World. Now, if you gave me every episode in Series 1 in front of me, this would be the one that I go to last. Now, there is some good stuff to it. I think some of the creature design is quite cool. There's some cool characters. The Doctor's speech at the end is beautiful, and sort of the subtext of living a fulfilling life is really nice. But I just find the execution a bit dull. I think Cassandra's a terrible villain, and I find the sets quite dull and vanilla. Number 9. The Long Game. Now, this story tends to get put at the bottom of this list, and I can see why. Adam's a very pointless character, the Jaguarfest is a really naff monster, and it's quite a forgettable story, but I do think it has some pluses which The End of the World doesn't. While Simon Pegg is wasted as the editor, he's got very good screen presence, and it's also got quite good commentary on like fake news media, and it leads quite nicely into the finale, which comes later in the series. Number 8. Aliens of London and World War III. Now, from this point on, I enjoy all the stories, but just some better than others. Now, the Slovene aren't great in this story, but they can be entertaining at some points, although the fart jokes can really get a bit overbearing at times. There's also some good political intrigue in this episode, and there's some really good characters like Harriet Jones, because who doesn't love Harriet Jones? While not the best of Series 1, it's definitely an entertaining one. Number 7. Rose. The story that brought Doctor Who back for the 21st century. I've got to commend this story for how well it reintroduces Doctor Who for a new audience. It doesn't present it from the Doctor's point of view, as that would be quite alienating for a new audience. It shows it from Rose's point of view. You know, it makes it more contemporary, and it gets across the style that Russell T Davies wanted to go for this series. I think the Autons are a really great villain to use in this episode, and Eccleston just hits the ground running as the Doctor from the moment you see him. However, it's not the most substantial story on its own. It's good, but not amazing, I don't think. Number 6. Boomtown. One of the main problems with Classic Who was poor budget management. They tried to do these big idea sci-fi stories which just couldn't be done with the money they had. This story is the perfect example of how to manage your budget at the end of a series. It's nice and small scale. The TARDIS team in this story, the Doctor, Rose, Jack and Mickey, have great chemistry, and it's just a beautiful character piece on the Doctor's relationship with a villain. It presents more dimensions to the Slovene, which wasn't present in the two-parter, so I've got to commend it for that. Number 5. The Unquiet Dead. If you want to know my full thoughts on this story, then just check out my Underrated Doctor Who Stories review, but in short, it is just so entertaining, such a fun historical, the effects have held up, the characters are great, it's just got the perfect blend of horror and comedy. It's such an entertaining watch, so give it another go if you haven't. Number 4. Father's Day. Okay, now we're getting into the really great ones. This is a big idea sci-fi story which explores the dangers of time travel really well in the new series, wrapped in a poignant tale about losing loved ones. I think Pete Tyler is a really great character, and the stakes in this one are genuinely high, and you genuinely feel scared for the Doctor and Rose. However, there's one criticism I have with this, is that the Reapers, in the context of Doctor Who, just don't work, because they should be in every story, considering they try and mend time and stop time anomalies and stuff. They should be in every story, but they're only in this story. It just doesn't work. But on its own, as a standalone piece of sci-fi, it's beautiful. Number 3, Dalek. My god, this episode is brilliant. It's absolutely astonishing how well they get the Daleks right in this story. That scene in the cell with the Doctor and the Dalek is just beautiful, and it's scary. The Doctor is absolutely terrified, but he's proud that he's killed the Daleks, and it makes you really question him. The amount of people the Dalek kills and the journey that it goes on throughout the story is just incredible. And all of the side characters are memorable, particularly Henry Van Statten, who's the museum owner, and he's just really, really unlikable, and he gets what he deserves at the end of the story. Number 2, Bad Wolf and the Parting of the Ways. If Dalek managed to make one Dalek scary, imagine seeing an entire army of them, which is what we get here, and it is glorious. The Daleks in this just show no mercy whatsoever. They just mow through Satellite 5 like it's tissue paper, killing literally everybody on board, and it just emphasises how merciless they are. I think the game show stuff, while in execution, is a little dated because you've got shows like Big Brother and Weakest Link. The idea is still relevant to today, that people will watch all these violent reality TV shows. It's really scary. All the character stuff with like Rose's character arc coming full circle, even like Mickey and Jackie in that scene on Earth, Captain Jack being less of a coward now, and even like smaller characters like Linda with a white are just brilliant, and Eccleston's regeneration is fantastic. Number 1, The Empty Child and the Doctor Dances. Regular viewers of the channel will know that this is my favourite Doctor Who story because, quite frankly, there is nothing wrong with it. Stephen Moffat's script is just perfection. The atmosphere created by the World War II setting and the direction is spot on. The characters are fantastic, whether that be the Doctor, Rose, Captain Jack first showing up in this story, and even smaller characters like Nancy or Dr. Constantine are just so memorable. The gas mask zombies are so creepy, and the catchphrase "Are you my mummy?" is chilling to this day. It really plays on the fear of innocence, and it's just brilliant. And the ending as well, the Everybody Lives, works this one time. It's so triumphant and it's just glorious. No wonder it's my favourite story of all time. So how would you rank Series 1? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. And this is Clack of the Geek, signing out.